So let me go ahead and update my Facebook status first. Or would you rather I tweet out this speech instead? Because today, if you look around a restaurant, everybody has a handheld computer in their hand, looking down at the table, doing God knows what on God knows what social media platform. As Paul Booth stated, social media has changed the way we communicate with each other. It's made it easier to get things out, but the deliverance is where it gets a little messed up. Whatever happened to just sending out a letter to one person? Or when's the last time you received a message meant for just you and no one else? Nowadays, we send out messages to try to reach hundreds and thousands of people at one time. And we do anything for followers, do anything for a like, another follow, a retweet, or anything like that. In certain cases, it can be good to get the word out to hundreds and thousands at once. In a case when you're sending out a missing persons report, it's great to reach that many people all at once. But when you're trying to send out an actual message, and on Twitter, in that case, you're forced to keep it under 140 characters. It's almost impossible to send a meaningful message out. And in certain cases, you're sending out 5 tweets at once. And by that point, no one wants to read 5 tweets. They want something short and simple and straight to the point. And forget about proper grammar. If it's written with your commas, your colons, capital letters, anything, people don't care. That's not cool nowadays. They want LOL, LMAO, gotta go, something quick and in that text-speak language. You almost have to buy a new dictionary just to keep up with it all. And as for nonverbal communication, we have Snapchat. It's one of the most widely used platforms. With Snapchat, you can reach anybody you want, just send a selfie or a picture. You can add a caption, but not many people do. There's no way to send an important message over Snapchat, and if you do add a caption, you're lucky if you get 10 words to the picture. With Snapchat, you're relying more on your body language and your facial expressions to communicate whatever it is. Some people like to use Snapchat to send provocative body positions to communicate sex, while others do it in funny face, add a filter just to be funny. Communicate some kind of comical message to whatever the situation is. As for a face-to-face conversation, for an interpersonal communication, kids are getting cell phones and iPads at the age of 4. I coach a 6-year-old who got an iPhone X for her birthday. So they're getting exposed to all these different social media platforms so much earlier on in life. So by the age of 5, they don't know how to have a proper conversation with someone. They can barely say, "Hey, how are you? How was your day?" And with them having Facebook and everything else at such a younger age, everyone knows everything. On Facebook, people know your birthday, how old you are, where you went to school, what you had for lunch 2 weeks ago. And with that, people are oversharing things. So when someone meets you, they're like, "Oh, I know your birthday, how old you are, where you went to school, and I know what you had for lunch 2 weeks ago." I don't care what anybody had for lunch 2 weeks ago. I don't need to know that information. And also, with being on Facebook, they're reaching to thousands of different strangers who can add them whatever, like whatever, and see anything they want. In conclusion, social media has ruined us. It doesn't help with communication. As a 14 to 15-year-old girl a few years ago, I had a birthday dinner, and my cousin decided to post on Facebook to tell me happy birthday because he thought that was the only way I was going to see it or listen to it. Which, in the moment, it was kind of funny. But looking back, we're all so consumed in, okay, what's going on? Just at the dinner table, let me keep scrolling and do whatever it is I need to do. We don't know how to look at each other in the eye and just say hello. I had to watch a video for a computer science class one time. And in this video, a man was walking down a crosswalk, staring at his phone, looking at directions, looking at whatever. And a lady walked past him. At the end of the video, if he would have just looked up and asked directions, this lady was the one he was going to marry. Since he was so consumed in his phone, he missed that chance. Because of that, if we just learned how to put down our phone, put down whatever social media we're on, close the laptop, we could learn how to say hello and have a proper conversation. So with that, I'd like to say hello. How was your day?